Hey everyone, I'm Russell.
And I'm Lindy.
And we're with Love Create Celebrate. And today we're talking about savings.
Russell's favorite topic.
Yeah, I mean, we really should just talk about saving. Save. For those of you who follow our channel, you'll know that I like saving money on projects. We have done a bunch of renos like this one.
And this one.
And this one.
And this one.
And this one. And during every reno, we definitely have places that we want to save. Whether you're doing renovations or redesigns, there's always areas that you can save money on.
So if you watched previously, we did a video already on 5 things we splurge on when it comes to redesigning and renovating. So you can check out that video. But today we're talking about the ways that we save.
We need to recover from that video.
Now that we've told you how to spend.
Now it's time to save. The first area that we like to save on is probably cabinetry. This office, for instance, is actually IKEA cabinets that we built in. We've done IKEA cabinets for 2 office spaces. We've used them in our bathrooms, kitchens, and even to make like custom built-ins in kind of normal spaces.
Yeah, various like IKEA hack built-ins. Yeah.
Even closet, the PAX units, their cabinetry, we've done a couple times and it works really good. It's nice because you have a lot of configurations. They have a really good planner online. They have come in a bunch of different colors, and then you can get just filler panels to kind of fill in gaps and make it look built in. And they're affordable. If you were to go to a cabinetry shop and get custom cabinetry to perfectly fit your space, you're probably gonna be spending 3 to 4 times the amount from your conventional kind of store-bought pre-boxed or flat pack cabinet systems.
We've actually never bought custom cabinetry. Even when we had clients, we still did the pre-assembled cabinets or flat packed cabinets for them and made it look built in using our own customizations.
And we've done some cool things. We've done printer trays, we've done storage under countertops, we've done custom countertops to work with the different cabinetry. It can look really cool. You just need to put up maybe a little bit more elbow grease into those cabinet systems.
Another thing that we have saved a lot of money over the years on is wooden furniture pieces. We live in kind of a dead zone for thrifting, and we have still found many wooden furniture pieces that we were able to revamp and repurpose.
We found them at the dump.
Literally.
We found them on like Facebook, Kijiji, garage sales, thrift stores.
Anything wooden, like I would never spend hundreds of dollars on a piece of furniture when I can get one really cheap and paint or restain it myself. That's definitely an area we've saved a bunch of money over the years on various types of furniture too.
Well, and even not fun, like you can just buy sometimes the wood and build things yourself. Like we have a really nice kitchen table that we built out of 2 countertops. We have some shelf units that we built just out of the pine select boards from the hardware store. The nice thing with wood is you can really reverse engineer what you see in a store, and you probably, if you have the tools and some skill sets to run the tools, you can make them for significantly cheaper than you would be able to buy things at the store.
Yeah, except for that one little stretch where lumber prices were insane.
Yeah. Another area that we usually save on is hardware for cabinets. You can find some really cool stuff on Amazon, get it delivered right to your door, and it can look really good. Or even some of the box stores have good economical choices for hardware. These cabinets behind us, that's all IKEA hardware. We did a custom IKEA hack in our ensuite upstairs, and that was just some stuff we found on Amazon. It adds up really quick. Like I think here there's probably like 10 or 15 pieces of hardware. So if you're spending $10 a piece or you're spending $4 a piece, it can really make a difference on your end budget.
And I would say sometimes I do splurge on hardware, but mostly it's when it's like a very specific piece that only has like 2 pieces of hardware or something, where I feel like that's gonna make enough of a visual impact. But I wouldn't usually splurge on that kind of hardware expense when it comes to like a big office or built-in or a set.
Agreed.
Another thing that we like to save money on is art. I will say this is probably more specific to the person, because when art speaks to you and you love a piece, I am all for splurging on that piece and supporting that artist. I definitely have some pieces that have caught my eye over the year, But art can be really expensive, and if you're looking for temporary solutions to fill your walls, there are a lot of great DIY options out there.
You've come up with a lot of cool pieces yourself too that you've DIY'd through like different canvases or even wood kind of MDF, like textural art. Like there's some neat elements you've done for really affordable.
Yeah. And if you're looking to just fill frames, there's tons of affordable options out there, like whether you're looking at online stores like Minted or Juniper Print Shop or Etsy, or we have some like minimal modern prints that we sell for a few dollars. There's a lot of affordable options that you can get to fill frames. And for walls, also wallpapers. Like wallpapers can get expensive, but there's a lot of really affordable options for that too. And like the mural in my office basically acts like a big art piece. This one was maybe a little bit more expensive if we're talking about saving, but there are lots of affordable options in that category. I don't think we have any art in our home that we've splurged on or spent a ton of money on.
You spend too much on the reno before, and then there's no money for the art.
No money for the decor.
No.
One day we will get there, and when I find pieces that speak to me, I probably will splurge, but usually when we're in the process of redesigning and renovating, I like to save money in that area to start.
You can always add art.
You can always add it
change
later.
it.
Yeah.
Countertops are another area you can save money on, and that might surprise you, but hear me out. So quartz and stone, I mean, around here you're paying anywhere from like 100 to like 250 a square foot. And I don't know how many square feet my counter is.
When you're doing a kitchen, it adds up
like
fast.
You get to the $10,000 mark pretty quick. You can get like the arborite or like the, laminate.
The cheaper looking
stuff. I think that's like 60-ish, 50 to maybe 100 a square foot. But you get what you pay for. With that, we've done a couple of different solutions to fix the arborite countertops. When we moved in, we had green countertops, which Lindy did not love. We did an epoxy coating system on them, and mind you, this is not permanent, and it's not gonna stand up like a quartz or stone countertop, but it's looked good for 2 or 3 years, and it only costs $300 to coat. Another option for countertops is you can look into butcher block slabs. So we actually use 2 butcher block slabs to make a kitchen table, but we've also used them in offices to make office countertops. We've done a butcher block kind of slab by our coffee bar, and it looks really cool. And these are significantly less. Like you can buy the slabs that are about 8 feet by your counter depth, which is about 26 inches. And they're like $200 to $300 a slab. And they go up a little bit more if you need bigger lengths, but there's a lot of options that way.
And if you are looking for some DIY inspiration, I have a post on our blog as well, full of different DIY techniques and methods to get really nice countertops.
One last thing to think about for countertops too is if you're working for a small area, like for this office, for instance, this is actually an offcut that we got from our local countertop manufacturer. And so what this is from is someone had a kitchen done, they ordered so many slabs to complete their kitchen, and then they had a little bit of extra left, and that just stays at the manufacturing place. So we went and took a look at all their offcuts, we came with our measurements, and we found a piece that would fit in Lindy's office. So this is actually quartz, and it actually, I forget the name brand, but it was one of the higher end ones, and it would have sold probably close to $200 a square foot, but we got it for significantly less. I don't know the number, but it was a lot cheaper. This was actually cheaper to go this route than it was to do arborite or butcher block, and it looks awesome.
And we did the exact same thing in our bathroom upstairs when we did a custom built-in vanity, because we could easily get an offcut for that small space, and we saved a lot of money.
And if you're dealing with small areas, our place at least had a lot of selection. We used it in our first bathroom reno. We did a shower bench and we did a double vanity top. So there's a bunch of options, and it's definitely worth talking to your local countertop manufacturer and taking a look at what they have on site.
So those are the main ways that we save when we're redecorating and renovating. If you have other ways that you save, I would love to hear them. I am really interested in the differences of how people splurge and save, but I think these are the main ways that we save when it comes to our budget. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let us know in the comments what your favorite tip was. And as always, hit the bell so you don't miss out on future DIY and home renovation videos.
Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you.